Hi guys, this is Maria and Manos, and you're watching On the Couch with M&M.
The show to help you build fun and profitable businesses. Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of On the Couch with M&M. And today you're going to have myself and Maria flying solo, and we're going to be talking about a topic that's really passionate to our hearts, and that is, how do you work on your business instead of in the business? So Maria, over to you. It's a question we often get asked, isn't it? A lot of people ask us, how is it that we're able to juggle so many things, work on our business as opposed to in our business? But what does working on your business and working in your business mean?
It's a bit of a fine line, isn't it? I think especially when you first start in business, you feel like you have to do everything anyway. So you're in there working, doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. So you're working in it, on it. Sometimes you don't know where you are. So how do you differentiate that? Like, how do you know when it's time to actually bring in people to help you, to do all the things that, you can delegate to them, so then you can start working on it rather than in it. So it's a bit of a process, isn't it?
It is. And I think we shouldn't beat ourselves up. When you first start a business, there's no two ways about it. You're on the tools and you're the main generator of income. That's the reality 100%. Of it. And a lot of business stay that way as well. And the challenge of getting off the tools and being the primary source of income is a challenge in itself, but it should be a goal for most business owners. I do believe. It doesn't have to, but it should.
But you can't just work in your business and not on it from the beginning. So I remember, like, when we first started, like, during the day is you're working in your business. Like, you're listing, you're selling, you're dealing with staff, you're doing everything that you have to do to run the ship.
That's right. Doing the trust accounting,
everything,
doing the invoicing.
In it. But like, after hours is when you work on your business. So when you don't have time to have different people in different positions and you're doing everything, it's the after hours slog that, you know, sometimes up to 2:00 in the morning. I remember you used to stay up to do, to develop some booklets or to put a business plan together or, working on your business. So after hours, when you first start small, that's what I believe. Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Is working on your business, planning, building strategizing, and then during business hours, you're in it. Sleeves rolled up, and
it's dollar productive time. It's totally dollar productive time.
Recruiting and listing and selling, which is what our businesses are, really. As a principle, they're the two main things that you need to focus on every single day. One of them is recruitment. Constantly be on the lookout for really good talent, not just salespeople, admin, property managers, constantly. 100% of the time at the back of our mind is recruitment. Doesn't matter where you are. And then, of course, if you're still listing and selling, the other bit is, your vendors and your clients and providing service and prospecting. Yeah.
And in regards to setting up your business for the time that the business is not reliant on yourself to generate income, that's a real milestone, and we call that an actual enterprise business. To do that takes a lot of skill set to prepare the business for the time that you exit the listing and selling phase. That takes business planning. That does take a pay cut as well.
And if you're a salesperson, it's challenging as well. Like, I remember when I first stopped listing and selling, which is about 5 years ago now, I struggled for a very long time because I loved it so much. So,
Or the next question should be, should you be stopping listing and selling, or do you put someone else in the position of, for example, an office manager, a general manager, to look after your operation so you can do what you do best and drive revenue, motivate the sales team, and let them do all the logistics, all the stuff maybe you don't want to do.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it just boils down to your why. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 to 4, 5 years' time? And, plan for that. So for us at the time, it was expanding the business and helping as many business owners as possible. So for us to do that properly, we had to get off the listing and selling and prepare to launch, what we do now, which is, your brand, your business, helping individual business owners to set up, their own business and getting in there and helping them. So for us, it's exciting because we get to do that with a whole heap of different people. And that was the big goal. So that's why we stopped doing that. So I think you have to really look long term before you make a decision on which one's going to be. Yeah.
Done. I think that's as
Is that
always.
Wrapping it up? I don't know.
I think
so much. Yeah.
Oh, we could be here forever talking about working on your business and the different components of once you I think the beauty of mastering your on the business work as opposed to being in the business is you're able to look at adjacent space. So for ourselves, all the different companies we've been able to start and all the different brands, whether it's in finance, whether it's in advanced commissions, whether it's in the trust accounting side of things, whether it's in the bookkeeping side of things. Once you develop a system of how to extract yourself from the business, you're able can create so many more opportunities and empower other people to take on key roles within your organisation. And it is all about empowering. I think really, if you had to summarise everything of working on your business as opposed to working in it, it is finding the right people. Yeah. Empowering those people to take on the key roles within your organisation and let them and set them free and let go. Definitely.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Always
There's
be
always
there
got to
for support. Yeah.
And for those who know or have read our book, you've got to have a reconciliation process within your business to make sure that everyone's on track and nothing is missed in all your processes. So yeah.
Well said. Any questions, guys? If you even private messages. If you're running a business at the moment and you're struggling with some things, more than happy to help out. That's what we do every day, and we love it. So yeah.
Thanks again for joining us on another episode of On the Couch with M&M.
See you next time.
Cheers.